Happy Saturday evening, Quad Cities. It has definitely been a more quiet weather day. However, tomorrow and Monday, weather impact alert in place for extreme heat, humidity, and possibly severe thunderstorms. This is definitely going to be a forecast you're going to want to stay up to date with and also stay cool, especially tomorrow and Monday, as we'll be tracking extreme heat and humidity. Let's start with the severe storm coverage. We do have a chance of a system moving in from the northwest overnight. Now, the severe threat is mainly isolated to our northwestern counties, Maquoketa, Savannah, as well as Clinton, actually just down to the southeast of that level 1 out of 5 threat. However, there is a level 3 out of 5 threat to our northwest. And this is the system that we're going to be tracking moving from the west to the east and towards our area. Here's this cluster of storms currently in central South Dakota. This is going to track eastward in towards our area overnight. So looking at future track, it's going to lose some of its steam as it moves east, but as it moves its way in towards our area tomorrow morning, this is 8 a.m., we could have a few isolated sprinkles tomorrow morning, but this is the main line that we're going to be keeping an eye on overnight to see if we could see a line of thunderstorms tomorrow morning. This is 10 a.m. Definitely not the largest inside, but this could pack some gusty winds of 40 to 50 miles an hour, some heavy rain and frequent lightning. Moving down to the southeast pretty quickly though, this is around noon, already in the Peoria region, clearing out for tomorrow afternoon, and that's when that extreme heat warning and heat advisory go into effect. Tomorrow at 11 a.m., lots of pink for our hometowns. That is extreme heat warnings activated for tomorrow, and then the rest of us under an extreme heat advisory. Regardless of pink or orange, it is going to be scorching tomorrow afternoon once that morning line moves through the area. And these are our future track heat index values. I think down to the southwest is where it's going to be the hottest. So Burlington, Macomb, Mount Pleasant, probably in the 110 category. Here in the Quad Cities though, about 106 degrees in the afternoon. Definitely want to limit the time outdoors tomorrow afternoon if you can, and if you aren't, definitely going to want to stay hydrated. Tomorrow afternoon, there is also a 1 out of 5 marginal risk for severe thunderstorms. Level 2 out of 5 well off to our north. Dubuque is encapsulated in that. And then a line on Monday morning, mainly off to the east, you can see a level 2 out of 5. But for our area, only a level 1 out of 5. So there's a chance that severe thunderstorms dodge us to the east on Monday morning. So let's time this all out with future track. Future track, not really painting a picture for storms tomorrow. We have a cap. That's pretty much a lid on the atmosphere. If the cap breaks tomorrow, could definitely see a pretty strong thunderstorm, but very isolated in coverage tomorrow afternoon. Future track not even showing anything. However, tomorrow night, very early Monday morning, this is midnight, a little bit of a boundary is going to move in from the north, and that's when those severe thunderstorms could start to pop up overnight. This is 2 a.m., could have some pretty large thunderstorms producing straight line winds, heavy rain, and frequent lightning. Moving out of our area by 5 a.m., and then there's going to be a second system, I think that's going to stay off to our east, move through Chicago between 9 and 10 o'clock on Monday morning. This is noon, still down to our south and east, kind of in the Kankakee I-57 corridor, continuing to move further down to the south. Maybe an outflow boundary kicks back off to the west in towards Bureau County, maybe even Putnam County. But for the most part, Monday, again, going to be very hot. As you can see, not a lot of cloud cover in the skies for Monday. Right now, though, today has been a transition day. I'm pretty sure a wasp has built a nest here because there are a lot of wasps. But we do have a lot of cloud cover in our area still far. Dew points, it has gotten substantially more humid over the past 24 hours, about 15 degrees more muggy than it was this time yesterday. And it is a very noticeable change. That dew point at 75 degrees here in the Quad Cities, 78 degrees in Geneseo. And the one silver lining, the reason it's not very hot right now is because we've had this cloud deck overhead pretty much the entire day. 83 degrees here in the Quad Cities, 86 degrees. Now this cloud deck is starting to clear, but the good news is we've already missed peak daytime heating, so we're not going to be seeing triple-digit heat index values tonight. As you can see, clouds are going to continue to clear throughout the overnight. Overall, be tracking this round of storms tomorrow and extreme heat and humidity for both Sunday and Monday. It is a part of a cold front, so it is going to dry us out. You can see those overnight lows sitting in the lower 60s Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Friday, really our next best chance of seeing an isolated thunderstorm, but we're going to remain limited on those rain chances. Not zero. August 1st is on Saturday. We'll remain seasonable heading in towards the first week of August.